This is now the first thing I see the minute I wake up in bed. ちょっとやばいね. So I'm laying in bed right now. So I'm going to show you just quickly how I got this up here. Because hanging a tapestry on the ceiling was not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Or maybe just not as straightforward compared to posters. So maybe the technique I develop will be useful to some people. Maybe someone else will have a better technique. But I just figured I'd share. So I wanted to get this up here similar to like how Digibro did back in the After Dark days. Back in the old classic Digi room. But my roof is a little bit different. Alright, so here's tapestry. My roof is different. He had, or ceiling. So mine is kind of like a triangle right here. Digi's had like a straight ceiling, which I'm sure a lot of other people have straight ceiling. But I'm in an attic, so it's a little bit different. If it was finished, it might be a different conversation, but I had to get this up here. It does droop a little bit. Trying to showcase that right there. It does droop. So here's how I actually got it up. So I got these little clips right here. These 3M clips. Let me get a light. So that's just on my ceiling. There's a 3M clip right there, or whatever the brand is. It's like a medium-sized clip. And how I got it hooked onto the tapestry without cutting a hole in it is I used a safety pin. So I kind of folded over the corner of the tapestry. I put the safety pin through it, and then I hooked the safety pin to the hook on the ceiling. So I wouldn't need to worry about like cutting a hole in it. The other option I was thinking about is getting like shower curtain clips or something like that to kind of clip onto this, but I didn't think that would hold as well. So I've had this up for about a week. I think it's fine. One problem logistically just for my room is that this will cover the light because this tapestry is massive. And since it did droop a little bit more than I thought, I just put a piece of tape right here and hooked it to the light. I don't usually have the light on too much, so it's not a huge deal. But this light is not really as usable, so it's not going to get as bright in here anymore. And I did the same thing for every corner here. And like I said, the tapestry is actually unusually large, larger than I thought it was actually going to be. Hence why I think it ended up drooping a little. Oh shoot, I almost fell. Hence why it ended up drooping a little bit more than I thought it would. But for now, I think these medium 3M clips are going to work. Since the tapestry is large, there is the risk of it being heavier than I anticipated. So we're just going to have to see how these hold up over time. Like most things, they're probably going to fall off. But the way I have this set up, like I mentioned, it's two different parts. You got the safety pin and then you got the hook. So if the safety pin fails, you replace that. If the hook fails, you replace that. There's an adhesive there. I doubt this is actually going to bend, so the clip could probably be reused. But that's just how I ended up getting up here. I think that was going to be a little bit better than using like just like taping it to the ceiling, because like I said, this thing is actually pretty big, so it's going to not really be a good idea to use tape, because taping cloth never really works. But yeah, that's the tapestry. Got it up on the ceiling.